take a backseat on that breach.
Prime Gaming agent select here
It's
for
Killjoy Cypher.
Here, but it's really
So
just going to come down genuinely to
pretty standard comps.
I mean, I think that's really what it is. These two teams have played against each other so many times. I think that's just really the difference maker here.
Yeah, I mean, nobody plays a really weird style, right, on the initiator, but when he's on Sober, he does tend to be a little more conservative. He's still going to have those lurk plays when they're on the attack side as the sides flip, so that's something to keep your eyes on. And both teams like to stack sites on defense. So are they going to be able to get the reads on each other with the strange lurk plays, with the strange stacks? These
map
are the
2,
kind of
map
things
2
that
is
in a
pretty
regional
legit, man. Yeah,
rivalry,
probably worth a watch.
You do actually tend to see them read into each other
Probably
more.
I mean, I say probably it's the best map we had all day.
Yeah, and the other big difference, I mean, they're playing very similar comps, just KJ for Cypher essentially. And Chichu was definitely a guy who was keeping them alive in that game. So here
Newman, what's up, bro? How we doing with the 2 months? Thank you.
Go for some aggressive
Discover me from Plat Chat, we love that. Thank you, mate. Thanks for the prime, bro.
Put the trips up in the sky again.
Yeah, we'll have to do that at one point.
I'm down for whatever's going to happen here because it's Mat 3 Shrine. Let's make some noise and get ready for this one as only one Chinese team can move forward. And let's send it over to your casters.
And if you thought there was pressure
Navi
before,
Loud best game world tournament? Probably. It was actually really good that game.
Wild affair. Not many of us thought that Billy after map 1 could have turned around map 2, but they did. It went OT. It got pushed to the limits,
really
Mike.
good. There was a lot of, I mean, all the Loud games were actually really good apart from the Liquid one. Sadly.
Defying where the expectations lay with this series, right? We come into Haven, we come back to that same discussion of it being a familiar opponent, but Haven can become so chaotic. And I think, especially here in terms of the best of 3, Billy going to be riding the victory in map 2 here, and potentially.
Okay, last map, EDG on defense. Billy Gaming on attack. What do we got? Frenzy Mania, of course, because yeah, they both love him.
It took so much.
Boy, that stun's outrageous.
Again, YZ willing to challenge. Has a little bit of chip, but has to fall away.
It could have been way worse.
Dangerous.
Should have been way worse, to be honest.
Finally taking a little bit of
double setup in garage as well.
Yosemite elsewhere trying to find value. Curious if Haldong's actually going to bait a little bit of sound there for him, but. Dart will come through. Feels actually the close player.
Bro, Chichi must be like, why did you leave me, dude? The timing on that is the worst thing ever.
A garage fight that's got its own sort of rules.
Nice little trade back though.
But they're walking along. Rin's still down here, but that sheriff has come to town and found Rin.
It would be a great time for him to show up.
Nice. What is this? What is going on in this game? Mike, this is ridiculous. It looks like deathmatch.
66 HP.
Just one left. Yosemite spike in hand.
Oh, his alarm bot went down.
Finds himself in a 1v2.
But okay, they know it. They're very much on top of this.
Yeah, Haldong's reposition here.
Someone heard him, right?
30 seconds left.
Nah.
Wait, crowd, you need to relax, man.
It's being pinged out though. Like, there's.
They're actually pinging him.
Wait. He's got him. Okay, it's game on. It's a 1v1. He's off towards
C. It's got perfect timing for this.
I mean, a big gap here. Going to be able to get the plant comfortably. Hasn't recalled the utility just yet, so turret and alarm bot going to be out of question here. When is Smoggy's fault line? It's back up now.
Oh my. Yosemite.
I mean, they knew that when he was here, they heard footsteps, I'm pretty sure. And then they kind of knew that he was in this angle. Holy, that's a big round. Big round.
Evaporates as Billy pick up round 1 here in map 3. But
yeah, the pings were very much on it.
Ridiculous.
There's a lot down to the people that were dead here coming this.
I mean, I said things can get a little chaotic on
What a time to show up, by the way, as well. The timing in garage was outrageous.
Just that way. 4 here. Wasn't it K-Knight with that?
Nice shot. Random Nobody. What's up, dude? What's up with the 3 months with the prime as well? Thank you so much, mate. Really do appreciate you. Be fast. C hit. 2 people here. What gun does he have? Classic. Yeah, honestly, if he had a shorty there, it might be a little bit different, more damage. It's good pathing to make sure nothing crazy can happen on the site here.
Looks different. There's a man behind it. The last 3, I guess Chichu's Frenzy could have a little impact. Nah, Billy. That confidence is there.
1 kill, 1 armory buy, probably 2.
Of course he is, but Still 4 standing. Clean round. Confidence too.
EDG will come back on with the rifles here. You're 73 away from the lockdown.
Could still be an op if they want it.
Notable ult progress on Billy's
Snail
side.
Quickie as well with the Prime. What's up, dude? Welcome in. Thank you so much for that, mate.
Potential to see it in this
Thank you for using your Prime on me. Welcome, welcome.
Really just run the same thing again. Stacked up here once.
Big round.
Utility on the
A little bit of an investment into it, but again,
Might just do that.
more just a NA buy that we see. Recon goes in, smoke behind. They know that A is clear. They put one person here, but obviously they did 3 people to set this up. So Chi-Chu
He's not getting pinged by the dart.
How? I still
doesn't matter.
Why is he still going to look for it? Gets
Doesn't
it
matter.
now,
That dude,
gets ready.
Omen Flash.
Sight's all there, so the
Would've
plant
hit
should
his
be able to go
teammate,
down
right?
pretty much uncontested at this point. Looking for an next pressure point through back into this. Through
BLG to the most
but still,
perfect round, by the way.
needs to take those next steps. These 4 players from EDG are being held back. Look at this.
I've never
fire
seen
squad
anyone
waiting
play
on
double
logs.
up here.
The timing from Rin couldn't have been worse, but luckily for him, his teammates are by his side. They've got his back as nobody gets smoked
Look at
off.
the pings
They're looking
directly
for
on
that
them,
next
Recon.
pressure coming in through from maybe Garage, somewhere, anywhere. Nobody connects through the smoke, but it ended
Nicely
up
done. Good setup
converting the
from them as
bonus.
well. Like a
Billy,
higher
Billy.
lower from logs.
Unthinkable
So
scenes.
much pressure over towards here, and maybe EDG were a little bit disorganized in terms of how they handled this.
Sight here as well. Unable to really slow things down.
Slugs and Snails on the same team,
Utility not in the
exactly.
choke point, so really,
What a
really
great
rough for
start.
him
What a
to make it go
great
with things
start for
there.
them.
Even though he's not scanned by the dart.
Yep.
Still clear, diligent. I mean, there was a flash towards backside as well, so full intention on that. It's about the worst possible start you want to see for EDG here on the decider. Billy firmly in control of the tempo and the map in general.
They're very
Have to
decisive
continue
and
that
fast
trend
with these
here.
rounds as well. They
So
go over
wide
towards
open
B.
for
They've still got 2 people watching door for an instant reaction. And again, they're just going fast. We've seen every round but the pistol has been incredibly fast from them. Double C hit, 1B hit on top of this. They touch the spike. They try and bait out the reaction. 3 people reacting. Then they try to Omen Flash, go over towards Garage.
Try and capitalize maybe on rotation time.
We've been everywhere. We've actually done this at the moment. Just we're out here just going around the map itself.
Wanted from that, but second guessing themselves here. I get worried if it's too late here, Mike. I'm keeping an eye on the time here. 57 seconds. Looking like going back to that C hit. Oh, the punish. Chi-Chu.
Last bullet on that.
Heartbreaking for him.
Mate, he's getting wrecked. He's
The
getting
last bullet of the spray
absolutely
as well, Rick
wrecked
finds a
on
headshot.
C.
Result in the plant coming through here for Billy. Really looking for damage.
Wow.
Kang removed early on. One more stinger here for nobody. See what it can get done. Doesn't look like much.
This is very clean. Yes, Smoggy will find YZ, but
Only
that
1
is
death on
it.
this one as
We've
well.
got ults
Money
coming
gets that
online.
a
We've
little
had
bit better.
precision shown.
1
We talked
armor
about
rebuy,
stability and
1
wanted to
full
see it
rebuy
here.
obviously,
We
and 1
are
gun.
Billy now with 4
Dude, they
rounds,
could literally
a
just
very
go C
clean
again
one
with
in
the
fourth
Sova
game,
ult.
just
It feels
to
like
add to
EDG
that.
need to talk about
And
how they
yes,
want to
nobody's
approach
got
C
his,
because they
yes,
can't
Kang
keep
has
doing
got
this
his,
jump
but I
peek and
mean,
getting wrecked.
At this point, Mike, this is a huge tick in the box for Billy.
Catch Jackson off guard.
Yeah, liked it. Liked something that he saw. Okay, a lot of ults into this one. Could get a little bit wild.
Fury available here. 2 off the lockdown, so some key ultimates.
Kang as well can use his knives, then he can op into the next round. But honestly, his team might not even be able to buy with it.
Online
So they very much want to win this.
on the defensive side here. That could be something to maybe swing things back.
Mate, they are abusing the hell out of C.
Timing on this. I mean, yeah, no one's there for it, but
It's the first time they haven't played one person here though, but they also have a good setup with no one to play to, like the kill trips are pointless if no one can shoot behind them.
now, what difference do they have? A late Hunter's
So the
Fury
ult comes
did
in
catch
late,
Rin.
but yeah, he
You're looking
just
dead.
caught him, so
And he
nicely
is
done from him. Doesn't
put
ult back
down
his
early,
sight
they get
as
the
well,
man
clears back
advantage.
his sight
First
so they
time
don't
in
have
a
to
while,
worry
they have
about
the
that.
app with their own
And
ult.
then now we're just going to have a straight up spam fest. It's going to be kind of
Buy some
wild.
time here.
Bianca has his
Some
ult,
shot
he has a
darts
drone,
lined up
he
as
has
well, I
double
think.
shock. I think he has a
Looks
double
like it,
shock
or it looks
lineup.
really
There
weird.
goes
No,
one.
he absolutely does. Just how he's gone
There
down
goes the
too.
second shock.
They're falling
There
like
goes the
flies.
ult.
They're in so much danger. The pressure now coming in. Player spotted. K-Knight there. YZ there. The fuse started. And K-Knight.
Oh
it's
yeah, I
real
was going
fair
to say
play
no
on
one
that.
to... Haldong had to win that duel. No one to protect him. It was nicely done from EDG, much better in terms of just leaving one here to get overwhelmed. They play fully off-site. They used a lot of ults into this, though. I mean, so did Billy. He used 2 ults into that.
Almost boxed out of the site.
Yes, 2 ults for 2 ults. Money's pretty low, so kind of need to make sure they win this one cleanly.
As the Blade Storm through, we'll have the operator here. Yeah, really tough in to try and TP away from that. You almost want to commit to just
nice reaction. Nice reaction from them.
On the Omen makes it so difficult to avoid the second tag.
He just stood there like
a lemon. Yeah, just pinging in the background.
But now I want to see what the adjustment is. Do Billy have that depth, right? Do they have a nice
and
little
Can get the op out, and they do the same thing over towards A, but this time, because he has the op, they don't want to block the vision, so they manage to save an extra smoke into it. Smoke instead goes over towards Garage. Recon didn't get shot, so they're so fine to leave this, and this is a nice drone, but this is very nice from Kang actually avoiding this, and they're thinking, because they didn't spot anyone, that there's 2 people holding over towards A. As we can see, there's 1 person holding over towards A. We've actually have someone to try and get kill trips off this, and the Omen playing here makes a lot more sense because we can do that flash, and let's try again, that flash, and it completely stops everything.
Alive, looking to pressure though, they're starting to get closer. Look at it through towards Garage. Look at Howdong. EDG trying to get a little bit of a brawl on the go, and right now they're winning it out.
Much better from them. Much better from them. So yeah, I like their change up that they managed to do here. Cypher's playing more over towards here. We've got the Omen that can fast shut down, and it looks like BLG will probably have to change up their original game plan, which was to abuse over towards C. It feels like they got enough rounds from it, but they should probably change it up now, seeming as EDG have kind of switched up how they're playing. So it's good from them as well. Round before they decide to play retake, this round they decide to kind of just punish with the double kill trip. And also switching up the Cypher itself and having the Omen on the site was a great call. This is all on the fly without timeouts as well, so it's pretty good. It's very impressive. Now we go over towards here. That is fast though. I mean, he's there fast, and that's a fast shot.
Devastating whenever he appears. A new position to play from. Comes back to it. Has to give it away on the out drone.
Any extra damage on that? Nice shot.
And Yosemite backfield in the space. Kang still holding the ground. Locked out goes down! Get out of it! This guy is like a heat-seeking missile!
What the hell are these shots though? Fair play, that's a ludicrous round, man. He's actually so good. The thing is, when he doesn't have money and he doesn't have the op, it's a bit of a nightmare. But when this team gets rolling, they kind of snowball. It's very scary to play against. Dude, this third shot, this one here. Dude, he's got time to change his settings. Just changing his sense midway through.
Oh my god. Just to get the APM up a little bit more.
That's so funny.
Oh, there's not many like him.
That's incredible.
Yes, but truly a master in the server.
Big round for him. Does that mean
Felt like he was overdue for a round like that, Mike. Almost. But when it happens like that. Jesus.
You can see the knock-on effect. Billy playing this very cautiously now. Right there.
So yeah, money's kind of just changed in terms of the last 3 rounds. So that's kind of nice for EDG, and looking like a much closer map now. Where the... That's good info at least.
Couple of people outside A lobby. Not necessarily anything to act upon just yet.
Well, Chichu thought about it, started to drift back towards kind of spawn,
yeah,
I guess.
They actually probably did enough pressure here, so they blocked vision of short, and then they tagged this guy, and then they broke the recon, so they kind of done enough pressure to potentially, or at least feel like they push people over towards a garage kill. Oh my god, there's so much going on. It's a good, it's a nice TP out, good reaction. They take over towards garage, big jaw in garage. Yeah, Yosemite was here so fast, just stayed the whole time in garage.
Look at the back lines as well. We're gonna have the flank on the flank. YZ gonna be like the dagger in the
smokes
back.
Everything.
Still not down. EDG fighting this out the whole way. K9 and Yosemite though, so much to do and so little
Spike
time.
down at the
they
back.
Can't even get towards the spike.
Yeah.
Nobody on the
Util's great.
And this is now
Wait.
just
okay, thank God someone started running off. Nicely done in the end.
Crazy situation.
Yeah, this was a wild round. There was so much going down. Billy actually have to eco this as well, so that's kind of nice. It's still a very good low buy, but
such a risky maneuver, and it loses them the spike. EDG able to stabilize behind that. So initially it looked like they were going to capitalize on the rotation.
Yeah.
Bait out the Rolling Thunder. I don't think that was intentional, but it's invested.
Expecting, yeah, they kind of expected a lot here.
Catch the timing on
Cypher was huge.
I think maybe because Yosemite gets caught up in Garage in an engagement, he's not there to really take the space on C-side to secure Rin TPing there. Instead, it's a bit of a roll of the dice in that regard, Lauren.
Yeah, it's what does Billy do now, right? They had that perfect start, enough that kind of gave you hope going forward, right? Mike, it was like, okay, maybe this is the one we can work with. And then as soon as we started to see Can come online, everyone else starting to like work it out, figure it out. These full buys coming on in.
Circle Gov, what's up as well? Thank you for the 3 months.
Yes, the individual moment there
You
from
were
Kangan,
wanting
but
the
everyone else
7-1.
has been around him too.
Yeah,
That was
didn't
one
quite
round
get
out
there.
of the 4. Now tied up at an even scoreline, but the money in dire straits for Billy.
Okay,
Billy.
like we said, forced them down to a low buy. They're getting a little bit close to some ults. Op is here as always. Nobody won away from his ult as well. And like we also mentioned, money's out of control. A lot of their plan has been ending over towards C. Doesn't look like we're going to be seeing that. We haven't seen much of the A side, so that's the most obvious play. They've been doing good at keeping, well, they've been doing good at creating question marks over towards A, but not actually ending A. I also like this change up from EDG. Feels like they might know that it's an A as well. This time they're going to try and play 3 people over towards here, getting early info over towards C, and obviously the camera in Garage is nice. BLG have done a good job at taking Garage every single round though.
Kangkang's taking the rest of the map, so they've got to know that something's going their way.
Yeah.
Is it Suwa? Where is it? I mean, this is really
Drone
confounding.
goes in, damage on the Sova. Sova has to move back. Omen Flash is great. He has walked all the way up.
Was not keeping this safe. Trying to be drawn away
Timing
from
of
this.
the reload
Nobody
was
is
unlucky
under a
from
lot of
him.
pressure,
Great
make it up
util.
for maybe a little bit of mistake, but Yosemite
Wait,
goes
I
back
didn't even see
around,
this guy go
finds
through B.
Damage. Billy dealing with EDG.
The most ridiculous pinches.
Yeah, I mean they were everywhere on this one.
I don't know.
I saw him break the camera in Garage,
Of course he will.
and then the Cypher moved.
He was about to.
Damn, what a sick round from Yosemite. Okay, so Yosemite on this round goes through Garage, he breaks the camera here, and then, while that's happening and they're trying to re-clear Garage with the Cypher, walks all the way through B, realized it wasn't a trip and goes all the way around. That was wild. That was a nice round from them.
His questioning his investment, maybe. It's a right.
And they walked up through long as well. No jump spot.
This drift up, YZ to find the initial punish, but it's Yosemite.
How's he gone
How
there?
he's able to backstab a site. Maybe that is just that moment of panic where a couple of people give up angles. I saw him deal with
Stiggy was a mini-map watcher? Yeah, dude, they dropped the ball on this one. Oh my. A lot going on. 3 people to kind of make them actually get control of this. In reaction to that, it looks like they want to take fast C control in Garage. Again, no one's really been fighting Garage other than the pistol rounds.
He was kind of being pushed around a little earlier.
Back to C, I feel like we've been here before. It's a great Sova.
Hunter's Fury on this. Trying to post it across from B to C, but already players on the site. Chichu's in trouble. They're coming on in. Can he isolate a fair fight? And this is even get a chance, and he absolutely does, because the Flash denied them all.
Oh my god, the breach util to enable this though. Okay, that was much better.
Chichu shows his hand.
Yeah, Smoggy's flash was incredible.
For the recon.
Where did he even go?
Was still on
Sight?
cooldown regardless.
Sight from spawn?
Bides his time perfectly.
Yeah, sight from spawn.
Flash setting things in motion for that second kill on YZ. So blind on the swing.
Yeah, that was incredible flash.
And a bit of a
Nice, nice setup from him as well, to be honest.
His commitment once again towards sight. You saw how easily he's been punished before.
Yes.
Surely at one
Really
point they
been
have to
looking
punish
overwhelm
Garage.
With a very quick rotation away from A.
It looked like a good idea, right? By all of those accounts, it actually looked right, but not this
Tell you
time
what,
for Kangkang.
Turret was actually at such an angle that he almost beat that.
Actually chased.
Oh, Boss Man out in the open.
Chasing Smoggy down, gonna catch one in the heels. Another drift of a fight, a drive fight, and a big backhand. Nobody sends YZ out of the round, evening the score up to a 4v4.
Haldron will clear through, but no confirmation of anybody's whereabouts.
4 people here.
Just gotta be careful of that. As you hit it through, Neural Theft will confirm.
Nobody on the
Lockdown
balk.
ticking
Good luck,
away
mate.
here. Nobody committing towards the fire. Gagak is on it.
Dude's in sight. Oh god, no one checked on the balk, really? Oh, they heard him.
Got to the side for a second. This is so bloody. This is ridiculous. How long in a 1v2? Look at the HP. It's possible. It's doable. Yosemite the one to stop this. Can he close it? 45 seconds and he holds. He waits. Patience pays.
Oh my god, actually, I wasn't too confident with it. Holy.
The Red Bull clutch from Haldon.
Just as they win a round.
To bring us into round 12 here.
Well, I say just they win a round.
Billy's bank has been broken.
Yeah, their money's so wrecked for this.
Hunter's Fury here, but they're going to struggle in terms of the inventory.
The dash forward.
Oh.
I mean, I would love to even say that's an accidental one of those fat things.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
It's just Kang.
That's Kang.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he wanted to punish the plant.
Which he near on did.
Yeah.
a step closer, you know what I mean? That could have happened.
What a comeback from them. Smoggy thanking him as well. He's caught out in no man's on this one. Holy.
Money. YZ down to just the SMG here. Haldon deeper angle. Actually just drawn off it. The timing works well. YZ looking to close the gap a little. Maybe slowed down by the paranoia. But wants to get into this. 2 players, 1 right, 1 left. Now there's issues. Isolates a fight, but it's going to be EDG with the effective
well, that's
trade
5 kills in literally a second.
Man up and
Bossman's looking at his radar.
From that angle, leaving just 1.
He's very fast in garage here, though.
1v2 and a safe plant for
yeah,
Billy.
That's a good plan, though. They have full control spawn.
Hang on. He's close here. The Haldon could get
Drone?
punished.
Drone? Still in the drone?
Oh
my god, he saw him.
Did he see the final player? It looks... Oh! Bianc, you are a lucky
Respect
boy
if
today.
Bianc does the insta swing.
Either side, and it could have been different. But
I mean, we've got 6. EDG should be happy with this half.
What an end to that half. EDG with the claw back in.
Considering what it was, yeah.
Rounds.
Love the game plan from BLG. They want so much over towards C.
Definitely spotted the retreat there, but Bianc plays again ballsy, but plays it perfectly.
He had to.
Doesn't give Kang any room to maneuver.
You can't. You give him a second, you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. Kang cannot be allowed to do that. However, the opposing number we're about to hear from will be YZ.
其实，我们跟 DRX 打过很多次训练赛嘛，然后就我们知道他是一个那种战术
BLG has a chance at me. It was a good half from them, really.
在掏出了那种阵容的时候，其
A
实
little
我
bit
们也
snowbally,
没有
but
很惊讶，因为大家都在默默的执行战术，然后就可能我们后面打的会稍微有一些急吧，然后给了对面一些机会，然后对面也都抓住了，然后他们的翻盘就他们都是强队嘛，就是你给他机会他就抓住了，觉得就是我们自己没有做好。我觉得来到败者组之后都是最后一场游戏了嘛，就是你输了你就回家了，就每一把都是最后一把了，就是我觉得这不是不是一个不好的事情吧。首先是我们在上面输下来，就是也会有一些能提升的地方，然后到败者组之后，然后我觉得我们每个人都能就是背水一战嘛。
That was it. Here comes Buzz.
Takes a different path, but YZ gets to kill himself. What the heck happened there? YZ already with 2. Perhaps another ace on the
Score
cards.
6-6.
YZ with 4. The ace on the other side, and it delivers once more.
就跟 EDG 之前确实还是有差距的，毕竟他们打了那么多次国际大赛了。我觉得从 BLG 建队以来，就是打的劣势局才是算最多的。我们就是能在每一次劣势的时候去找到机会，然后去击溃对手嘛，就是一帆风顺才是那种。就是大家说一帆风顺才是不正常的，然后我想就是说，就大家都加油吧。然后如果我们真的能在败者组1传6、1传7的话，那我感觉整个 CN 的5A 契约都要开香槟了。
A fantastic map 3, keeping up to the quality we wanted between these two. Back and forth. We have it at 6 apiece.
All right.
Mike, where is this one going?
Triple frenzy, as always for Billy, having the most frenzies on the map. Triple frenzy for triple armor.
It's a close affair here on map 3.
Oh yeah.
If anyone can take an early lead in the second half.
Oh.
Trade off of information. YZ.
Hey, that's kind of nice for EDG. They get the dash out early from them. Smoke goes in.
Not for long.
Beats it.
Kang's someone to win that fight. It still just feels so unfair, the amount of
I mean, he beat him into the
like
smoke, and then he just one right-clicks
dirty
him.
things the last few days.
Maybe get it. You know, I might have to get the, you know, the admins taking a look
It was
at
actually
whatever it's made of. But again,
the
a
armor.
great
Yeah,
start.
it actually was.
Loyal
You're right. It
player,
actually was the armor
another
diff here.
minute too, but look at the response from Billy.
Well, I think without armor he would have got him,
EDG
I guess.
fully
But
aware of that intent. There's one more player
oh
out here
man,
that could deny it all, and he's
yeah,
fallen. It
instant
was
reaction
Ring with
from
a
losing
chance,
over
and
towards
this
A.
is
Again, question marks have been
clean,
created.
actually,
Decide to
like,
push down
5
middle.
alive. Very
EDG
few
read
chances
this
with the
well.
Yang
They go all
now.
the way back.
Frenzy in hand as well. The distance going to be a concern. The cage.
White line should be gone, bro.
In front of him.
Yeah, can't do much on this one. Maybe want to try get his ult closer. That's about it.
Headshot found. 4 enemies left. Try and dig out here.
It's not gonna happen there, is it? Little uphill. I mean,
All right,
that
nicely done.
was a very pacey start to things. Taking that fight towards long started it, but again, the
Yeah, that
clear
was
back
instant.
through middle as well, expecting this counter aggression that, I mean, Billy depended upon. They fell to pieces.
Because this is a solo probe sent down A long.
Yeah.
EDG trying to bait Billy out into some of these engagements in mid. Like you said, prepared for it. 4 frenzies.
So yeah, two people that can die into this one.
Can't make his mind up now. There'll be a ghost for Yosemite. So try and walk
Wow,
mid.
three person walk down mid, or 1 person holding top mid with a frenzy, and kind of doing what BLG did to them in terms of just straight up just taking C control here.
Fallen, and that's over towards the C side, so they should be able to get a plant. It's whether or not they can cause any chaos with these frenzies. That Sheriff, they are held back for now. Smokes are still in play, and Kang is defending this. The guardian of the site.
Big Joel.
Okay.
Yeah, and he can go join his teammates here as well. Pressure's already created from behind. Nicely done.
Still looking for
Might
a
not give them
chance.
anything else
Anyone
here.
out of place
I say is Breach
be
is
great,
hunting and Kang's hunting.
They're in great positions here. will
But
go
that's
down.
one of the
There's
deaths
not
that they
gonna
could
be
give
a lot
away.
of it. That was going to be just the Marshal, so he'll give that one up. It's going to be that Phantom. It'd be the Bulldogs. They're the costly pieces that Billy would love to take out of EDG's hands. Well, as we can see, Smoggy's having none of it.
Yeah, Knight's just going to go back out towards Garage just to die here.
Bodyguard in K-Knight's position. Won't be given any sort of way back into this. No chance to find an exit. Any further damage for Survive on the side of EDG.
All right, very good bonus for them.
Start the second half.
Get 2 guns on top of this from the 2 that bought the Ghost. Well, saved the Ghost and bought the Marshal.
Look at that. Guardian, 2 Bulldogs to round things out.
Yeah, it's a very good one.
Would you
It's
look
very,
at
very good.
that?
They got the better of them there in that regard.
And how do they go up and over towards A? Where do they take
All right, what's the plan? Killjoy, Util, getting a lot of info over towards Garage C and B. So
Let's
if
get
they
this
do go
started.
over towards
8
A
to
without
6 now.
defaulting
Big
much, they can
purchase
definitely
coming
stack
in.
this heavy.
Oh, big info too. It's very early round.
Info
Still
for info,
plenty of
1
time
person
for
got scanned
adjusting.
each.
Won't spot anything just yet. Still 3
This
players
is nice.
to
They
try and
broke
dig
the
out
drone before they checked any of these 2 angles as well.
positions.
So they still have to be scared of those 2 close angles when going through.
Testing the discipline here.
That even might deter them from going A, to be honest with you. We'll see.
Back corner could be pivotal.
Yeah, bit of pressure,
Ring
nothing too
detention now,
crazy.
Definitely on red alert. But no intention behind
Again,
it. No
they
follow
kind of
up,
cut sound,
presence,
hoping
no
to make
further
them think
influence,
like they've
just towards
rotated
see
back
if they can
and
derive some of this
Chichu's
aggression.
doing
Really,
enough
really,
pressure
really
over
is not
towards C. But
entertaining.
honestly, with
the
this
concern
info,
being
like
the
we
later
said,
this goes,
doesn't create as much
Now
pressure
EDG
as they
finding
might
a kill
think.
on the
3
back of
person
this
stack can just
sort
hold
of
strong
weaponry
here.
brought into the bonus. It does become a little dicey.
Yeah, and so what's going to happen here? Well, let's wait. But in theory, BLG trade out pretty well. And then they're going to go, wait, they had 3 here. They must have had a good util, and then they'll have to try and default better.
At least one on an island, that's going to be Yang. Opening it up, nobody goes down.
They just flawlessly traded all out. Perfect site exec. The 3 only get 1 between them. Well, yeah, sure. That's a great sign for EDG. When you can win with slightly worse guns, and they had 3 people over towards A, you just feel like you can run this again and again and again and again and again. So that's a worrying sign.
Concerning as well. Does this throw the finances off kilter a little bit?
It's a huge run to win for first of all, econ, guns, etc. But second of all, for what I'm saying, you just went to a site where there are 3 people and you completely own them.
Sorry to please. It's really concerning that the later that gets, that's when actually, yes, it's a very well invested bonus, but you feel like Billy, if they
everyone's winning the bonuses at the moment. Yeah, it's because everyone's so good at getting the second round pretty good, right? It basically, the bonus becomes a full buy round essentially. Like this was a buy, against a buy.
What they look like they did. All good. 2 rifles remain, but yeah, it does certainly throw the money into a little bit of a question mark. They'll be able to buy around it if they fancy, but they're not sure.
Nightmare.
We've seen these timeouts, we've seen them pump the brakes.
Yeah, what the hell do they do here?
Well, let's watch this again.
That guy wasn't even stunned.
No crossfire, no counter swing, no pressure from anywhere else. EDG had what they wanted.
Yeah, because I don't think the recon actually reveals Bianca's position. So that's where you hope that somebody commits to the other side of that.
Right.
But the flash obviously throws a couple of people a little deeper on site, sure, but if Bianca's that committed, I mean, he either finds 2 or 3 or it's wraps.
Yeah.
Like, they get overwhelmed on default so easily.
Sure Finn says, hey Sliggy, just for your information, your chat is super helpful, really fun to sub and get engaged. Nice, we like that. Shout out to you lot in chat. Thank you for saying that, Sure Finn.
In terms of this ult cycle.
That's you, chat. That's you, chat.
The dance cam found the victim.
Yes.
They were not letting him go.
Hello, Reddit.
And for Billy, they've got to come up with something, right? Because they had a very, very competitive first half here. It has felt a little hot and cold. I'm nervous if EDG are starting to shift gear into, you know, that
2 save guns, right? Maybe some frenzies on top. They kind of like the frenzies. No, Sheriffs makes a lot of sense.
That same sort of form. Billy have looked good across the board. It's been okay. Yosemite's been fine.
Okay, not too bad for this. They have a chance. They have a chance. Gambling over towards A.
Having around like that. We are seeing nobody finding massive
gambling with C. Look at this.
Very off game on split. So a little bit of a
might have read this one well.
In map 3, and that's causing me concern. And the buy this time around, those 2 remaining rifles, yes, still in play, and they're going to supplement it with Sheriff.
The best gun goes down here.
By the way, there's no way
Recon goes in. No one shot this as well, so they kind of know. Well, most likely, EDG would imagine that there's one person holding all of this, so they kind of got a drone to push him off. That's incredible. Dude, how on earth did they know that he was droning at this point? He just went to drone over towards long, and they spammed him through the wall. That's actually mad. That forces them into C, where the 3-person stack is. Oh, boss man.
Where was the play and where was anyone else? Leaving him on his own, hoping.
They actually did all the hard work and then melted.
That's nice, but that's all it's going to be is a 1 Sheriff shot. But the other rifles made it to the site. Is it Yosemite? 21 HP, that's tough. Out on closing in, and Chi-Chu.
Okay, nicely done. They get plant as well on this. Well, big buy run coming in for Billy Gaming, and it kind of has to be now or never. I'm not going to lie to you. Hey, Troix, thank you so much for the gifted. Thank you. Hope the replays are going. Dude, you have time to sub while you're doing all the replays? What the hell's going on? And Alfie5651, welcome into the Slug Club. Thank you so much. You're still doing the replays, right? Or am I so confused? Either way, respect. Okay, big buy round for them, and oh man, they got some ults to play against. Recon goes over towards the back. Did it scan them? They actually got a lot of info with this. They tried to get a kill through the smoke, and the Recon actually got some scans off. And yeah, dude, both of these teams have the same game plan of just like so many hit Cs on the actual 5v rounds.
That's a first. Draws first blood and slows it down.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the damage.
Little dink.
Nobody gets punished on it. Trade comes
he did great on 10 HP.
They're trying to play ahead of it a little bit. Try and get in their
Big
face.
Jill.
That's what's worked for them. K-Knight this time doing enough. Guess who's alive? Chi-Chu. A 1v4. Very tough
yeah, pretty hard to get anything for this. They're holding very well. Yeah, that was nice. Okay, great round for them. 4 people surviving as well when the money was getting a little bit low. They love that. Shorefin, how we doing, mate? Shorefin, thank you so much for the gifted. 5 gifted from you as well. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We had 5 gifted. Let me quickly read these names. We've got time. We've got Butterbuns, Orange, but not Tread, Axel 2905, Fince, and Epic Cerulata, I think that is. Thank you so much, Sure Finn. Appreciate it. Welcome into the Slug Club. If you heard your name, make sure you say thank you. On top of this as well, there was an anonymous gifter to Ice Cream Cupcake as well. Thank you so much for the gifted. Again, if you heard your name, make sure you say thank you to Sure Finn for the 5 gifted. So, thank you for the support, bro. Thanks for doing that, man. Appreciate it.
Adjustment here, actually, on the back of Yosemite. Look at the utility.
10 altogether, I think, from you, so I appreciate the support. Worst situation now would be obviously losing this one, 1-9 loss bonus, but again, they kept 4 people alive, so the money's pretty good. 3+ and stack over towards A. Tell you what, Bilibili Gaming are doing a good job of predicting and stacking the sites, but last time they stacked this one, they couldn't hold it well, but we got Killjoy here this time. Oh my god, he could get so many. It's a nice setup from them. Yeah, what a cleanup. And again, they took a little bit of a risk on this one, but they just kind of have the reads. I would be so fine with EDG to call a timeout because they're too predictable right now.
With just a wall separating them.
Yeah, you gotta look at this setup and be like, wait, really? They didn't even see the Killjoy util though. That's actually a bit of a. They didn't see any of the Killjoy utils, so that's kind of hard to know the exact setup. Enshi as well. Enshi with the Prime. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 3 months. Thanks for the support, mate. They heard the turret, you reckon? Yeah, you're probably right. They paused towards long for so long that someone must have heard it.
Able to mirror that, actually. Yosemite, I think, missing 2 towards the lockdown.
This is still so close.
Elimination game, yep. Whoever loses this is done. Going home, 8th place.
Back in with those similar roles. That similar idea. Keep a little bit of a hand on this, because I feel like if Bilibili get left 2 alone, they lose some of that confidence. They lose a little bit of that momentum. I do want to see them be able to kind of like find.
Kind of things you call it? Are you saying when the other team calls timeouts? A lot of the time you're just trying to predict what on earth they're going to change. You're kind of working out like what actual info they've been getting from you and kind of what you want to change as well. They might have some plans that you can remind your team about in terms of like what they like to do with alt tendencies, etc. But yeah, I think when it comes to this as well, they're like, well, they kind of caught on. We need to try and bait some of our setups, or where have they been getting success, or do we want to go aggro now to ruin their plan? There's a lot that you can talk about, really. It's very similar to your own timeout, to be honest with you. But maybe you're just thinking more of what they're going to do instead of what you need to change. Sometimes.
Slowing things down here. Start round 19.
But look at this positioning from Bilibili.
Yeah, it's a nice default this that they do with the camera over towards here, and you just spot full info to see if anyone's pushed down.
Look at it. What do they know? I mean, for now, it's for a YZ in a world of trouble.
Yeah, and they've been having a lot of success over towards. Well, yeah, they have. It's been the same game plan for C. Fast retake here. He did great to get one. Oh, that's a massive duel. Yeah, Haldong did great. 5 HP, he wins it out. It honestly might be a different round from that. I think nobody got another kill with his ult that was really important in this one to kind of swing this as well. So as much as he was like maybe a little bit responsible for some of the split in terms of overtime, he's doing great in this one. And the fact that Chi-Chi managed to get one off the tank in the ult and 4 people by him, 3 people by him, sorry.
And then the retreat, and it gives them a wide open C site. And EDG capitalize.
J Faith with the Prime, 5 months.
It just feels like, what hand are they going to show now? Because keep in mind, Bilibili still has
that's all good, dude. I appreciate the 5 months either way, man. Thank you so much for that. Good to see you. Nice to see that you've been watching for a while.
That's what EDG does. Looks like maybe that B piece they were considering before. Closing in a little, but
got a lot of ults to make this one doable, and these 2 aren't great, and we're very far away considering this round that just happened. So although the scoreline's not great for Bilibili in terms of the ult economy, that's nice, and that's a great start as well.
We'll find nobody drifting into A lobby.
Yeah, he just has these rounds where he gets a little bit crazy.
Elsewhere on the map, but might be the next cool here. Smoggy punished. Further information found as well.
Looked like he did loads more damage, but he didn't. Kang still on around 80 HP. Paranoia
Great
is
flash.
fantastic.
Oh, with the recon as well.
How did Rin get nothing out of that? Haldong's caught him.
Haldong saved him.
Brought it back down to 3v4. Maybe there's still a chance of this. Bianca wants to get involved. Plays a little ahead. Slips through the smoke and tries to find a target. Haldong's found
Haldong saved him again. No, they don't win this, Dom. They don't win this round. There's no way.
Crumbling here. YZ on the trade out. Oh, yes, 70. The only one to stand.
God, shout out to Haldong for making that one as close as it was. Jesus. Jay Kampala as well. Jay Kampala, what's up, dude? Saying cheers. Yeah, cheers as well, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for the prime. Welcome into the slot club. Thank you for doing that, mate.
This was so close.
This was crazy close. It shouldn't have been this close, really. Haldong did great. Go on, actually throw it. I dare you. More heat with the prime. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in as well. Welcome into the slot club. Thank you so much, mate.
Let's have a little glance at it.
Money's kind of low.
YZ looking interested but not overcommitted.
Say kind of low. It is really. It's really. Oh, chat. This one's massive.
They start to work.
Here we go.
YZ adrenaline starting to pump.
2 people can't rebuy over towards here. 3 people can't rebuy over towards here.
Since this adjustment of putting Yosemite and YZ in this sort of situation.
Oh my goodness! I thought, dude, I thought it was him again walking out into the open.
Kang's out.
Oh Jesus! Okay, that's one way to do it. Wizzy, back-to-back first picks into this same place twice.
Looks towards Sua now, controls the space, but look at EDG pivoting quickly.
Yeah, you might have to take a risk, and honestly, walking to garage at the moment is kind of perfect. BLG really. Oh, I was going to say they're really gambling again in terms of this round. They get the op kill, and then they had a 3-person stack over towards A, hoping that they were going to keep going. And actually, B and garage became pretty weak, and they got both of, what, 1 kill and 1 trade. Killjoy ult, if they want to. Not in the best position to use it. It's a good plan for over here as well.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, now what?
And they could deny it, but Yosemite's going to connect towards Chichu. Oh, another fight! This guy is wild! But nobody in a 1v2 does he get a chance. They're storming the gates. They're so close. He spotted him. He can't
Holy! He committed with the swing, and thank God he did. Back-to-back rounds where it's a 1v1 at the end, though. Like, these rounds are close. They got the plant. Do they try and...
Just ridiculous.
Got the plant. 2-4. 2-4, 7, 3-1, 3-2. I mean, they probably low by this. Yeah, good commitment with the swing here.
Just 1 round.
Oh, look at the money for EDG, Mike.
Yeah, you got to low buy it.
It's not great.
It's not great.
Should be tied up here in round 22.
Still not bad though. Like honestly, it's
and
pretty decent.
Nobody.
Kind of scary at least. We insta dash over towards short, create pressure with the recon that was here as well, trying to get a kill very early on. Dude, again, Billy just gambling so much. The alarm bot somehow tanked a bit of the shock dart. Still stays alive. I think it has 20 HP these days, so maybe it tanked a little bit.
Mind game's in effect here.
That's the spike.
That's the spike.
Billy
Stuck it, of course.
3 stack on A that has worked previously. Yosemite, this time around, investing utility elsewhere. EDG.
Oh God, they've done the hardest point. They've done the hardest point. They're in the site.
Awkward to get the spike down just yet.
They're in the site. We have Sova ult for retake, but we have Sova recon it for when they flood out. We have breach damage to stop them. Is he under? No, he's not.
There we go. Started off. Uh-oh. Can Kang do the dance? Trying to keep himself mobile here. It's nobody to find Yosemite first. And Kang with another chance of things here. Spots out one towards CT.
Dude,
kind of gives
Plant hasn't even been... Plant's not even down. They're just retaking a site with the no plant down. Dude, they just made the call. Look at how close this was. 23-61. Again, they did the hardest thing of... Oh, okay. Did the hardest thing of getting over towards the site. Again, Billy are just gambling on these defense rounds and how they're playing. Like they're just leaving sites.
You feel like it once the smokes expire. Billy should
Bro, they absolutely sent it. Yeah, the call was made to retake.
Blood, sweat, and tears going into map 3 here, Lauren. EDG on the brink.
Yeah, ended up being a nice buy considering this one. Okay, 2 chances for them to completely end this. Kit Binary as well. What's up, dude? How we doing with the 4 months? Thank you for the prime. Thank you. Dude, I thought he was swinging out in the open as well here. They're not going to walk contact up C though, right?
Not ideal weaponry. Has full kit though. Now noted. Does he get played in on this now? Do they continue on this path? Wait, hold on. This could be big. They're trying to pressure this. They're trying to push down towards this. Look at Rin taking the space. Chichu's fallen. There's a real shot at this one. They're hurting him away. And look at the other side of the map. Why is he?
Dude, look at the damage done from the Sova ult though. Holy, that's a big kill.
Why is he down?
There's so much damage done.
Do they go back?
They've baited them. Yosemite heading all the way across here.
Yeah, they create question marks with that kill that they could go back here. Do they still have the drone?
Still shows presence on C long here. Drone will come through. Only spotting one though.
Didn't catch Rin.
No.
Kit Binary, hope your holiday was good as well,
They've
dude.
already split the defenses.
They have.
We'll have a 4v2 potentially on C site here.
And Rin's still only got that stinger. Going to be stunned up too.
It's a nice stun. A lot of this is down to
He's
Bianc.
hoping he doesn't get checked and he slipped into the smoke. He does. And Rin succeeds. Bianc doubles down. But it's nobody. Finding both.
And they know they've been tagged. They know they're both low.
We've got one towards long and one towards CT.
Because he tagged them both with his ult.
5 HP apiece here.
Yes, if Smoggy gets a kill, he gets his ult.
Can Smoggy get EDG across the line? K-Knight's position is ratty. It's patient. And it might just pay. Is somebody trying to play his life and Smoggy gets
he needs to take some map control. He has no idea where they are. Timing on this is...
Oh my god, he's got it, baby!
Oh god,
he's got the ult, and Yosemite's barely got a breath!
Oh, no,
look at his HP, he's 10 HP!
Oh man.
That's all he's got! And is this a chance for Yosemite to close in? He's trying it, but time is running low. He's got to move, he's got to go!
Damn, nicely handled.
EDG!
Dude, he's such a savior for this team, it feels like. It was a sick last map. Really good last map.
What an absolute treat to see
it was a great game.
Pan out
Yeah,
like
Smoggy is so impactful, I swear. Honestly, Haldong had a lot of impact as well.
Blood, sweat, and tears from both
Nobody
sides here.
was...
Putting everything into
Nobody
this
was great
series.
on this map. A little bit risky on some of the other maps.
For Billy